Hello, my name is Carx82 and welcome back to my Gregtech New Horizons series. I am just down in my iron mine and I've had my miner going. As we can see, all the holes and stuff in the walls. So it does a really great job. It did stop though because my inventory is actually full. So as we can see, tons and tons of limonite and malachite. I think that's copper. But I'm just going to take... I don't have a whole lot of room for all this stuff, so I'm just going to... That may start up again. Yep, there it goes. It takes a little while to re-go again. But the nice thing about that is it won't void the ores if the inventory gets full. Unlike the multi-blocks, we'll just keep running. Alright, but I just kind of wanted to show that off. I have been doing a little bit of testing and stuff with Galacticraft because I'm not entirely sure how the world or how going to the moon works, and I was worried about getting stuck there and dying and retrieving my body and all that stuff. So I was kind of doing a little bit of testing here. But we'll kind of get into that in a little bit. So for this, right, I need some... I need another... What is that? Just it's a regular one, right? Yeah. To craft up the fuel loader so I can get fuel into my rocket. Alright, so there is that. I don't know if this actually gives a second output. It does. You have a chance, a 10% chance of getting another. Oh, there it is. So we got a little bit extra. Let's just get this smelting up here, because I need a lot of steel and resources. Anyway, so I need a large fluid steel. Don't I have some around? I don't remember where I put those. Do need one of those. I don't like having these wafers in this chest. I guess we can throw them in here, I guess. We got those. I had large... What if I ended up using them? Because I do not see them. Double steel plate and a bronze ring. Let's just go ahead and make some more. Except I am out of steel. Of course we are. I could have sworn, I know I had those. Maybe I used them for something. I really don't remember. Oh well. Let us quickly craft up some steel here. Just throw that in there. Alright, so how many did I need? I needed 8, yeah. So this is the reason I'm smelting up all this stuff. Right, so this probably needs to be a 2. I forgot my bronze. I think I'm gonna put this back to 3 because I use it so much for all these compressed plates. This just goes in assembler, right? Yep. Really don't know where I put those. I know I had them at one time. Maybe I got rid of them. Or they were used in crafting something, maybe? That's probably what it was. Hatches. They got used up. Alright. So we got everything for the fuel loader. Can I shift click this in? Yes. Perfect. All right. So the fuel loader, as we can see, requires 91 U per second. I don't know what all the different tier things are. I have no clue. That means I'm going to take this actually. I don't really need. Although that would give me another canister. It's not super necessary. All right. So we got our fuel loader. And now I need to make the launch pad, and I believe, I don't know if is it like this? I don't remember the recipe. All right, plates on top. I was sort of close, right? Wait, no. Totally off. All right, so we need 9 of those. I'll take the stainless steel. All right, so we got our fuel loader, a rocket pad launcher. We'll get a rocket. Not sure. I'll maybe use those at a later time. Not totally sure yet. But let's go ahead and throw this down at least so we can see how this works. I am going to borrow a battery. How about we borrow this one? And I need fuel. So let's just grab a bunch of fuel here. We'll start out with 16, and it says diesel, but it's regular fuel, and you can actually use this to fill up the rocket. Now I'm figuring I may need to expand this a little bit, but how about for now we just gotta put it right here. I already have a bit of a platform built. So we just do a 3x3, and that will form into that multi-block. And this fuel loader needs to be attached to it, and this will pop up. Now it says no fuel to load. Now, while testing, if you put these cells in here, it voids the cells. You get the fuel out of it, so definitely be careful with that. I hate how it attaches that. Not that that's permanent, but I found if we do it like this, can that not go in the top? I could have sworn that could go in the top. Maybe not. Let's try it on the side. Yep, there's the... Yep, that is not possible. So it has to go on the side. All right, so there is the fuel. It's going in there. Now, to put our rocket down, we just carry it around. Oh, you don't see it. I thought it would be like some like ridiculously huge thing on top of my head. I thought that would have been funny. I do like the little like satellite dish. That looks hilarious. All right. Anyway, so we just place that down, and there we go. There is our rocket. And now we need to get fuel in it. And to do that, you can either attach it to my power supply, which is a bit far away, so we won't do that. Or you could just throw a battery in there, and it doesn't use much power, as we can see. That's only going down very, very slowly. But that is filling up our rocket. Now, if you right-click on it, you'll get inside it. So as we can see, I'm in my rocket. And if we look down the bottom left, you can see the different things. If you hit F, that'll open up your inventory, and you can see how much fuel is in here. Now I am going to hit Shift and get out of here so I don't accidentally launch myself up there, because that would be not good. All right, but there is that. I'm curious if you can get the fuel out of here, actually, because we will need to take this with us when we go up there, or craft a new one, which may be easier. I'm not entirely sure. It's not too difficult to make. It just the pump and the motor are a bit annoying. Anyway, so that is that. The next thing I wanted to try out was this, because it says you can put a LOX canister in a crafting good and it'll fill up 12 oxygen tanks. I mean, that seems pretty good. So let's go ahead and try that out and see how that works. So I'll probably do... I have the two on me. Is this... Oh, wait, no, I need... They're different things, aren't they? Yes, alright. But I can always just... Yeah, never mind. When one empties out, I can just... I should probably make one more, I think, maybe. Just to have an extra oxygen tank on me. So I needed, what was it? It was one of those oxygen thing and a bunch of aluminum. Alright, so there is a light oxygen tank. And now I need some oxygen. I think I have oxygen over here, don't I? Oh, I don't. I need an easier way to get access to all this stuff, but hopefully once I get my AE system up, this will become quite a bit easier. Alright, so according to this, you only need one, and that will fill that up, and then this one canister can fill 12 light oxygen tanks? Is that what I'm reading? So I guess in here, let turn on. Yep. Ooh, that is 60 seconds though. What is it? Liquid oxygen? Is that the... $480 EU per tick. I have a feeling that's not going to get enough. I'm worried that's not going to get enough power. Right here. Is there any way to like... No, it has enough power. Oh, of course. What am I thinking? Because this can pull 2 amps. Of course. That doesn't only pull 1 amp. The problems I'm having in here is because this only pulls 1 amp. So, of course. So there is our liquid oxygen. So how do you transfer this liquid oxygen into a tank? Can it just be any tank? Can I do this? No, not that. This? Yeah. All right. Easy enough. Now, I'm assuming if we do this, this will fill that up. So it has 1,000 in it. It fills up the oxygen, and it's down to 917. Yep. So that's pretty great to take up with me. I won't have any issues with oxygen. Lox and bagels. It's pretty funny. I don't know if I needed more empty canisters, to be honest. And why don't we just take... Well, let's take... I have no idea if I need to take any of those. So I'll leave that. Anyway. Alright, so one of the problems is if we die on the moon, all my stuff will be up there. Including all my, like, oxygen and all this stuff, so... it's telling me if I want to enchant. I don't know if I can actually enchant the stuff, but basically it's telling me to be careful if we go up there. But I need to get this stuff charged up for sure. So let's go ahead and charge those up. I don't know if I'm going to do that yet. I don't know what I would enchant because all my tools, they can't be enchanted. My nanosuit armor can't be enchanted. I don't know if any of this stuff can be enchanted, so I don't know what I would actually enchant. I have, this is apparently you can do a space station. I have no idea how that works yet, so we're not gonna do that. Talisman of Remedium. I have no idea what that does. What mod is this from? Thalmic Tinkerer. It doesn't look like I have learned it either. So I would have to go through the thing and look at it. But I can get one if I just bring back a whole lot of moon stuff. And a bunch of that. Anyway. The other thing is we'll need massive quantities of chlorine. There's underwater salt deposits, and you can do a fluid drill. The fluid drill is built exactly like the oil thing, so it's actually really easy to make. But I don't think we're quite there yet. All right. I think we're getting kind of close here to hitting up the moon. Now, to get back, I basically have to do the same setup. Now, I need to get fuel back in the rocket. And one question I just don't know is this. So like a tier 1, they have like space on it. So like, how do you add this? All right, I kind of wish I would have known that beforehand. Yeah, because this didn't add any space when I built it. Okay, I kind of know that for later, but I'm curious if, like, would this have actually accepted one of the ones with more space? Anyway, maybe something to think about. later when I'm crafting the next tiers up. Alright, so we got that. I got a fluid tank, I got some oxygen, I got some more oxygen if I need. Got a parachute, oxygen mask, this frequency module, all this stuff. Now my rocket should be all fueled up. Just double check. Yep, fuel on, full on fuel. So let me take this, we'll need that. Now, can I take this out? Is a question. Alright, doesn't look like you can pull that out. If I break this, will I lose this? That is the other question. Alright, see, that just eats up the empty cells. If you put empty cells in there, that'll just eat them up. I just want to test one more thing here before I break this, because we need to take it with us if we want to get back home. So if I do like one of those, we'll just get the fuel out. If not, I will break it and we will see. I'm not entirely sure how much. Yeah, it doesn't look like we can get the fuel out. So we'll have to bring a few cells of fuel. So let me just go ahead and break this. There is an input, there's an output. Yeah, it doesn't save the fuel, which I had a feeling it probably wouldn't. All right, but we'll put that on us. I can probably put all this stuff kind of in my backpack in case something happens. Put those in there. All right, so let's get a little bit more fuel, and I think we're ready to go. And hopefully I won't crash this thing, because I did crash it twice in my test world. Oh my goodness, where am I going? I'm running around, getting distracted here. We'll get 16, but it doesn't look like it is kind of, it didn't even use most of that, but I can just put this back if needed. All right, circuit programmer, put that away. Let's get a little more food, and then we will head to the moon and hopefully not die in a spectacular fashion. Yeah, I think we're good. I think we should be. I'll get 5 more, and then we will head up there. All right, so just double check. I got oxygen, got my crystal, I got my fuel loader, got fuel. All right, so let's go ahead and fly to the moon. Now there's a couple quests, although one main quest that I need is not this one. I need to find a moon dungeon to progress, but that is not what the one I was looking for. This. Here we go. So I need 8 moon dirt, 8 moon rock, 8 moon turf. And that will open up more of the quests. So let's go ahead and get in this thing, and hopefully I don't die. So spacebar to launch. And I actually turned music off. I don't know if that is music, but it's not making any noise. I wonder if Did I? Oh, there it goes. Yeah, it's not making any of the blast off noises. I wonder if it's because I turned down. No. Oh well. It was actually quite loud, my test world. But anyway, here we go. We're blasting off. Let me look at it from the outside. Yep, there we go. So we can see there's the Earth disappearing. And I wish you could see that stuff on the inside. But yeah, that thing on the left doesn't like show on the inside. But once we get to like Y level 1200, I think, we will go to the map, or this screen. I can't remember. I guess it's a map. But these are all the different planets and everything we can go to, so we can see all the different planets and moons, and there's Jupiter, and if we want, we can create a space station, but we're not going to quite do that yet. So let's click on the Earth twice, and it'll zoom in, and there is the moon. And we highlight the moon and hit launch. And we should, here we go. We have made it to the moon. Now we're slowly descending here. I don't want to crash into the moon. Oops, I just hit the wrong thing, so I'm going to die when I hit the ground. Oh, exactly what I didn't want to happen. All right, so moral of the story is don't hit space or shift. I hit the shift key and that's exited, so my lander exploded. And technically, I think I am stuck on the moon. All right, so as we can see, this place is deadly, and my yep, I am actually stuck here because my lander blew up. Because I accidentally shift clicked it out. I'm going to have to. All right, I had to teleport back home because there was no other way to get back home. So let's try this again. I fully admit I cheated back in the materials that I needed because losing dozen or probably like 10 hours worth of crafting for my rockets because I hit the wrong button accidentally was not going to fly with me. So let's just do this again and head to the moon. Now I will not hit the shift key again, but unfortunately I'm going to land in this kind of crater that I caused when my lander crash landed. All right, but if you hold space, that should slow it down a bit. There we go. Ooh. There we go. So that was a kind of rocky landing, but there we go. We landed. I could have kind of like got a little bit farther to the left. Anyway, it is daytime, as we can see, and it correlates with the moon phases on the Earth. So that's pretty cool. But let me go ahead and get this. So if you right click on it, we can see we have the fuel in there. Unfortunately, I can't get the fuel out, I don't believe. But this, I think, can just be mined. Yeah. Basically, it's just like you lose it kind of thing, and then whenever you use the rocket, I believe you get it back. But anyway, let's go ahead and put this stuff back down so I can get back to Earth here. And it looks like I only use a few cells, so we'll just do that, I guess, for now. All right, but the other thing is, since it's nighttime, we're fine, but the first time we landed here, it was nighttime, and there was 50 million mobs spawning. Now, normal torches will not work. Yep, so as we can see, it kind of goes out. So that won't work. I also love how you have footprints on the moon. That's really cool. I like that. But what you can do is these glowstone torches, which are carbon rod and some glowstone, so pretty easy to make. But these will work. So let's go ahead and light up kind of an area around here so we won't get mobs spawning like directly on me or anything. Not sure if they have like a different range. It looks like they have to be, yeah, they have to be closer, it looks like. All right, but there is that. That will kind of protect me a little bit. But for this, there are different ores and stuff on the moon. And to open that up, I need to get some moon dirt, moon rock, and moon turf. So this is moon turf. All right, so let's go ahead and put a magnet on me. I don't know if this has any crafting. I think you can pulverize it down and then centrifuge it, and you actually get manganese, olivine, tungstate. That's kind of cool. Platinum, rare earth. I mean, it's very small chances, but I mean, this stuff is so easy to get. That should be enough, I think. That would be funny if it wasn't enough. Anyway, for the moon, I think it's enough. So let's put this away, put that away, put that away. All right, so if we kind of go down here, this is moon rock. I do like the extra bounciness. So moon rock, and then moon dirt. I have no idea where like moon dirt would be. Because I'm assuming all the, I guess we can turn that off. All that is probably, I probably have to dig down, I'm assuming. Let's go ahead and do a waypoint here though. Rocket. All right, and also the days last much, much longer here. All right, so here's dirt. Is that dirt? Yeah. All right, so that's... All right, so moon dirt is this white, kind of paler stuff, it looks like. So it's just underneath. It looks like it's almost like just underneath the moon turf. All right, but there we go. So there is that. And that will open up a couple things that we need to find. So I need a bastonite or neodymium monzonite, which is good for helium. Chromite. Is chromite? I'm assuming I can get chromium from that, or yeah, chrome. Can I? Yeah. All right, so that's awesome. That is a much easier way to get chrome. So that is another thing I need to find. And bauxite is a super easy way to get gallium and aluminum. So I'm going to have to search for these. And I forgot to bring the prospecting, the seismic prospector that I have. Yeah, so maybe, especially now that I have a decent source of TNT, although that does take 8 industrial TNT, that's quite a lot, but I have powder barrels. Powder barrels are probably easier. But anyway, in between episodes, I'm going to be searching up for veins, I think is the next big thing, because I want to get titanium. So I need a bauxite vein to get titanium, but I will have to do that in between episodes. But I guess for now, why don't we just head back to Earth so I can get a seismic prospector. And I think, yeah, I'm assuming this is okay. I'm like so nervous that I'm going to do something wrong here. All right, but there we go. So that's going to be it for this episode. So thanks for watching and have a good one.